Hey YouTube, Kyle here. So for the past year, I've been doing these daily drawing sessions. Um, Recently, I've been using a Moleskine. Actually, this is a Lectrum 1912, something like that. 1917, sorry. Uh, Lectrum 1917. I'm not the hugest fan of the paper. It's kind of thin, so I noticed a lot of stuff getting dirty, so I started putting this big piece of cardstock on the previous page. So I'm on day 379 of consecutive drawing, all of last year and all of this year so far. And for Christmas, I got a GoPro this year, a GoPro Hero 5 Black, which has been really awesome. I use it for time-lapse videos to record my drawing sessions. And I tried several things to mount it. At first I just had this clip, this same top clip, and it was attached to here. And this I would attach to like a chair or a table, and that worked okay. But one of the main coffee shops that I go to, the only place I could attach it, the table was too thick. So the only place I could attach it was onto the back of the chair that I was sitting next to. And it would hold it like at an angle like this. And then I'd have to like crane it up and then down again. And it ended up being like just like a really weird drawing position. So I tried to figure out a way that I could come up with some type of mount that would always be in the same position and wouldn't obscure or really like change how my drawing went that day. This is my pencil case from Bird & Bell, by the way. It's awesome. It stands up, and it's really easy to get stuff out of it. That's not what this video is about. So I wanted something that would work well for this notebook and Moleskine notebooks, because that's the other type of notebook that I've been using. I filled one of those already. Okay. I tried, after that same top thing, the next thing I tried was a magnetic Gorilla Pod. And I would magnetize it to a like normal clipboard, which started going in the right direction, but it was really fiddly, and the Gorilla Pod itself didn't have enough height to really work and get down on the drawing that I wanted, so it ended up being like kind of like back, more kind of facing me, which made all the drawing look distorted, and the magnetism wasn't super strong, so if I'd moved the clipboard at all, it would bounce a lot, and sometimes it would fall off. So that wasn't good. So I wanted something super sturdy. Super sturdy was the name of the game, and I wanted this thing to not budge at all. So having already purchased that same top thing, I realized that my GoPro came with a flat adhesive mount, and that would actually work really well for this purpose. So what I did is I purchased and assembled this thing. So what it is 1/8 of an inch of solid steel. You can see it's pretty thick, so it's very sturdy. I put the adhesive mount on the top, and then on the bottom I put two non-stick, or non-skid, non-slip pads. So these pads are pretty thick as well, so they can absorb some unevenness in a coffee shop's table. How it assembles is you put the pad on your work surface, and it's 6 inches wide by 12 inches. And I'll have links to all the stuff that I purchased. It was all purchased from Amazon, so it's really easy to get. And I wanted it to be about as wide as one of my sketchbooks, so that works. For thinner sketchbooks, it'll work as well. And what you do is you just take this, put your GoPro into it, as you normally would, lock it down, and then this is an off-brand. GoPro makes an actual version of this gooseneck, but I bought a off-brand one because it was cheaper, and it wasn't super steady when I put into the official GoPro mount, so I put some black duct tape on the front to kind of make that a better connection. But you just snap that in, and then you can position it directly above your work. And I tighten that down a lot. So what I do is I do this so it's basically flat above the thing I'm drawing, and I put my work underneath it, and when I turn the camera on I lift it up for a second so it switches, so the UI is upside down, so it thinks this is up this way. And then I just hit record, and I can draw. Normally my line of sight is like this, so it doesn't really get in my way, and it's really stable, really sturdy. Even tapping on this doesn't really move it at all. I ran into one issue, and that's why you can see this little piece of leather in the background. I keep this in the bag that I carry around to draw with, and I was on one table and I just happened to have this in my bag, and it was just a little bit too uneven. It was like a natural wood table, so it had kind of an uneven top, and the base was shifting just a little bit, so I put this under one corner. So I just keep this in my bag, and in case something like that happens again, I have a solution for it, and it works really well. It's really simple. But yeah, this is my draw metal rig, and it works great, and it was pretty cheap to build, and I like it a lot. So if you're looking to record your drawings, whether it's like a normal speed drawing or a time lapse, this works super well. And hopefully that helps you guys. Thanks.